welcome back to the channel. So this is an interesting one, as I started again to question my Moto Guzzi V100. Once again, I had a not so much smooth first service, but everything was addressed at the second attempt. Like I mentioned in my garage tour video, I did relegate the V100 to local duties only, as I thought that the Triumph Scrambler would be the better day tripper. And while I still maintain that the Scrambler makes an excellent day tripper bike, it will only do so at, let's say, leisurely speeds due to its naked adventure bike setup, and will more shine in a where the paved road ends type environment. Fast forward, after driving the Talimina scenic route in the Mazda Miata, I wanted to repeat it in or on one of my bikes before the fall colors fade away. In the end, with much hesitation, I chose the Moto Guzzi V100 because theoretically it has everything going for it to make the trip like this work. I am talking speed, comfort, luggage and electronics capabilities. In this case, I needed to cover 7 hours of riding in one day with a majority of highway riding to and from Tallahassee, Oklahoma, plus I obviously wanted to enjoy the actual scenic route as well. Knowing that some owners had coolant and electrical problems on the road made me uneasy, but my solution was to have my better half standing by with a truck and bike trailer just in case I get stuck in the middle of nowhere. As far as my setup goes, I pretty much ran with what I showed in my touring setup video, except I kept my smaller windscreen. At my height, when extended, it creates a decent air bubble that does not cause any weird buffeting, unlike the stock screen does. So off I went on the V100, not really feeling 100% confident, but determined to make it work. What became obviously immediately was how effortless the V100 moved on the highway and how fast the miles ticked away in relative comfort. I also noticed that after about 2 hours of riding that I must have broken in my comfort seat, as I did not have any problems with the seat anymore. Furthermore, the V100 is very stable even in windy conditions, and the semi-aero does a great job of not fatiguing you. As the hours and miles passed by, I realized that I had misjudged the V100 after all. As my confidence grew, so did my overall pace, and after 7 hours of riding in one day, I do get it now. The spec sheet alone does not tell the whole story of the V100, but once you experience the bike in its natural habitat, the light bulb will go off. While I'm not set up for more than a weekend trip at the moment, I can see how some of my viewers have covered thousands of miles. What impressed me the most is the fact that even after 7 hours of riding, I was still fresh and could have kept going. And since I'm not the youngest spring chicken anymore, it is even more impressive in my book. So, here's to many more day trips to come with lots of smiles per miles. Thank you Moto Guzzi for creating such a gem of a bike. Now, if you could just extend your dealer network, that would be great. Until next time, keep it on 2, be safe, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye.